Hey guys, I'm Gracie Star. Let's talk about Girlfriend Season 1, Episode 1. So, basically, this anime is about this guy who pines after this girl since like elementary school. He asked her out every month from elementary to high school. He basically wears her down. She decides to go out with him. Then he sees this girl and he wants to go out with her too. It's basically what it's about. It is a comedy, harem, romance anime, a slice of life as well, I believe. And it currently has a season 2 with, let's check, 12 episodes. Okay, what did I like about episode 1? I liked the fact that, so a lot of anime, you watch their relationship bloom, and they finally get into the relationship, or they finally have the confession, and then it ends. It ends, and that's it. But this anime, you actually do, it starts off with a relationship already. So I thought that was a nice change of pace, personally. What did I dislike? Okay, here's the thing. There are a couple things I disliked about this anime. One, I don't like the fact that he kind of wore her down. Here's my thing. No means no. And I'm not trying to be that person, but I am that person. And I just think if you really like someone, if you love someone, if you like someone, if you genuinely respect them, no means no. No means no. And you would respect their no the first time. But I just think for the simple fact that he kept on asking her over and over and over and over again shows a lack of respect for her personal boundaries. And it makes me think he likes the idea of her more than he likes her. And based off of what I've seen in this, I did finish the first episode despite the way this looks. And based off of the way it seems in this first episode, it seems like he likes the idea of her more than he actually likes her. So I didn't like that. I also didn't like the fact that he essentially cheats on her. Now hear me out. I recognize that this is a different generation and people have different ideas of what cheating is, but I think he was unfaithful. Or at the very least, he crossed boundaries that I personally think are unacceptable. This girl confesses her love for him in the first episode. Spoiler. The first thing out of his mouth should have been, I have a girlfriend. But he didn't say that instantly. He let her confess. He told her that he found her attractive. He got way too close for comfort. He ate the food that she made him. Then he said he had a girlfriend, but like it was painful. It's like he hates the fact that he has a girlfriend. He's basically flirting with this girl. So in my opinion, the boundaries are already crossed. The disrespect has already happened. And that's what I don't like about this. On top of that, he proposes that he dates them both because he can't choose. Mind you, this is the woman he pined after. What do you mean you can't choose? Listen, if I'm dating a man and he tells me that he wants to be with another woman because he can't choose between the both of us, he's already made his choice. Leave me alone. Like honestly, it's incredibly disrespectful. And he even says something like, oh, I didn't have it in my heart to, date both of you secretly, so here I am, as if he's doing her some kind of favor, which is crazy. He's dishonest, he's disrespectful, he's driven by lust and not love, and I don't like it. Honestly, I don't have an issue with harem animes, okay? This is not a harem anime issue. I like harem animes when everyone is on the same page. When all the girlies know we're sharing him. Now, I do prefer the animes when it's like one-on-one or you have like a main couple, but I do watch harem animes. I like it when everyone is on the same page, but he begs her. He begs her to let him date the both of them. Begs. I feel like it's a form of emotional manipulation. I really do. She did not sign up to be a part of a harem. She signed up to date this one guy. Like, and literally, before this whole confessional scene, she says, make sure you don't cheat on me. But like, by the time, listen, most of the time, if your partner brings to you, oh, let's add another person into the relationship, that's because he either already cheated, whether it be physically, emotionally, they thought about it, or boundaries have already been crossed. Like, most of the time. So I think my issue with this anime is how dishonestly it starts. Because I don't like that. Based off of his words and his actions, he basically admits to his girlfriend that she's not enough for him. I actually have notes if you guys want them. And if you like this, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell. So what can we learn from this anime? Can I give you some advice? Ladies, don't date the man who had to wear you down. Just don't do it. If you told him no like 99 times and you finally say yes 100, you need to ask yourself why. Do you really like this person, or are you bored, lonely, or you figured, you know what, meh, why not? Like, that's not a good enough reason to date someone. And in my personal opinion, just based off of what I've seen, there's always going to be resentment that comes along with that. I mean, let's be honest. How would you feel if you basically had to beg someone to be with you? And after asking them 1,000,000 times, they finally say yes. Like, that's not, it's like it's not the win you think it is. That's basically what I'm trying to say. And often or not, you'll end up humbled, cheated on, or disrespected. You know, and I think sometimes it's easy to think, oh, this is a safe relationship because this person begged me, right? No. Like, honestly, let's step away from relationships. If you had to beg someone to be your friend, would you actually be happy about it? Or would you feel some kind of way? I would feel some kind of way. What I'm not doing is begging anyone for friendship, for a relationship, none of the above. And for the guys, no means no. Like, honestly, like, if you ask a girl out and she turns you down, like, I promise you there are more fish in the sea. Begging is truly, it's unbecoming. I think there's a difference between pursuing someone with intention and then begging them and disrespecting their boundaries. You don't want that. They don't want that. I promise you there's someone that likes you, that you don't have to beg to be with. So, would I recommend this anime? Now, again, I am just reviewing the first episode. I will say this, though. I think if you're like me and you're sensitive to cheating, manipulation, if you don't like the over-the-top comedy style, because that's also something I've noticed, I don't think you'll vibe with it. However, if you love the over-the-top comedy style, if you don't mind those tropes, and I don't mean that as a judgment, and if you love a good harem, I think you'll like it. Now, if you don't really care for cheating, you don't really care for anime, like anime that has like manipulation in it, because I personally think he was very manipulative, but you love a harem anime, check it out. I honestly think if he hadn't have been so manipulative with this whole situation, I honestly think I would have watched it because it does sound interesting despite the over-the-top comedy style, but the manipulative tactic, I just didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. So I won't be continuing. I don't think it's a bad anime by any means. I just think it'll either be your cup of tea or it won't be. So let me know what you think. Have you seen this? Did you watch season 2 already? And let me know if you want my notes in the comment section below. I love you guys. Bye.